y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today and do a look with the Soft Glam and my makeup of the day. I'm going to tell y'all everything that I've used on my face, and we're going to do my eye look together and my blush because I forgot to put my blush on before I started this. I'm going to jump right into this and I hope y'all enjoy it. The makeup that I used this morning on my face and my mascara and stuff. Okay, y'all, I'm out of the Maybelline Master Camo for a color corrector, and I left my MAC Prep and Prime in a hotel when I went to the Eagles to see them. So today I used the Maybelline Master Camo, and I just used this side, this salmon color, for a color corrector. It worked great. My Tarte Shape Tape, like always. And then I set this inner part of my eye with a damp beauty blender. And this is in a Bare Minerals container, but this is the RCMA. Set it with that. I put on my SCC. Always my first step, either this or the Shiseido, but more often than not lately, I'm loving this. Even in the summer, it's a beautiful skin-like finish. Then I have been using the Clinique Even Better Glow. I really like this. Then for my powder in my T-zone, I used the Coty Airspun because this was what was up. I used this or my Chanel, and this was up today. I could care less which one I use. This is always nice. Then I put on a coat of the L'Oreal Primer and a coat of the Sculpted Volume. Then to prime my lids, I took the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm almost out of that. I have a backup. This makes my eyeshadow go on so much better. And we're going to do our eyes together. I wanted to use the Soft Glam with y'all. Y'all have probably seen tutorials, but I'll show y'all my favorite look with this. And on the outer corner under my eyes for fallout, I'm going to use this Becca. This is not my favorite under eye brightener, but if you like a thin powder, you would probably love this. It's so fine. And I like it out here, so it doesn't build up to protect out there. Yeah, that's nice and thin. It is pretty brightening when I put it out there. That's shining quite a bit. For the Soft Glam, I'm always going to use, for any eyeshadow, I'm always going to use my Sigma E47. It's a nice sharp point. I tell y'all my favorite thing about this palette is that it's so pigmented. So I always start with my crease color, and I'm going to do right down here, Cypress Umber. That's also in the Anastasia palette. I love it because it's so dark for my crease. I'm going to put a dot out here and a dot in here. And that just helps on my inner and my outer build up. And then I'm going right on, real low, not over my crease, but down here on my actual crease, really low. And then over here where I have that dot, then I just kind of make it a smooth, you know, a smooth line over there. And that makes sure I don't go too high. I used to go too high right here. And I do better staying a little bit lower. You may not. Our eyes are all shaped different, but I do better staying a little low at first. And for me, with my hooded eyes, my shape of eyes, I really focus on this inner over here. And just try to make a smooth. And even though I start low, see how it gets worked up into my transition. All right, going to do the other eye. And I'm going to go in with this Mulberry. And I'm going to layer a little on the outer, maybe all the way over. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm going over the existing and just changing the tone. And out here, for any hooding out here, I just come straight across. Just kind of looking straight ahead. And then lean my head back a little to be sure I get all in there. And then digging into the crease with that. And I'm going just tapping and tapping off and getting a little bit more. And just going over to about right here and not working on that real inner again. Because I don't want to get that too built up. Okay, doing the other eye. Then we'll blend. Okay, to blend, I get a brush this size. And I have several. This is the MAC 221. It's beautiful. A lot of people use that, and I would for my crease, but I get out of hand real fast with that size. Wayne Goss also has a nice one. And these are priced about the same. Number 20. I also love the Morphe M507. See, just a little bit fatter than my crease brush. I'm going to use the Morphe. I love this. That just tiny bit fatter. Keeping my color cleaner right by me. Be sure that's really good and clean. I don't like to get out of hand with my blending. And then starting real slow right here, kind of in a circular, to smooth those edges. And then no pressure. That kind of digs that into the crease too. This is a little bit firm. Just kind of smoothing out the edges. Okay, doing the other eye. I'm getting my MAC 221 and I'm going to blend that out more with nothing on it. Cleaning it off. I'm going to pause right there and I'm going to do my eyeliner and then we'll do the eyelid. And I'm going to use the Urban Decay that I'm using up, my waterline liner, and I'm just going to do my waterline real quick. And when I do my waterline, I just close my eye and point straight up. My eyes are real sensitive, so I try to stay on the outer edge. So it's not really by my eye. It's like between my lash line and my waterline. Just kind of the base of my eyelashes. Then I'm using a Rimmel in black for my outer lash line, upper. And I'm only going halfway. Pressing into the lashes so I get a good thin line and just kind of feathering it. Okay, then I'm going to use the Kat Von D ink liner. Yeah, it's just real thin. And over here in the inner, I'm going to make a real thin line. Pressing into the eyelashes. Okay, on the bottom, the Prestige in black brown, and I'm just staying out here on this outer and connecting it to my eyeshadow. And coming up, and it just blends in with my eyeshadow. Doing that on the other side. Then I'm getting any brow brush. Techniques has a good one. It's a little bit wider, but I like it. I also like the small angled by Sigma. Any of them are really fine. Just anything like that. And I like to blend with those. Okay, next we're going to work on this inner, on our eyelid. And I always start with the Jumbo Stick in Milk that's Dirty by NYX. And this is key. Over here, where I want my eyelid to start, in the corner, and then I'm coming up and creating the lid I want. And on this eye that's a little more hooded, I put it a little thicker. And now we're going to go over that with something real light. That probably mixed with that. I'm going to get my Japanesque shader brush because it has, the bristles are a little bit longer than some of my others. And I'm going to dip into this a little bit. Anastasia shadows are great for this because they're so pigmented. So just a little bit, and then lighten it with that outer. And then I'm just going to go over that milk stick. Okay, then I'm going to blend on my crease some more. To make nice smooth edges all over the crease line, I get a Maybelline concealer stick and just a pointed foundation brush. This one by Real Techniques is great. And I roll it up. The end is usually dirty, so I just swipe, you know, kind of on the sides. And then I'm going to clean up my brow area with this. Real soft. And then the last blend, this is my favorite blending brush, and that's the Morphe M504. You'd think I'd know the number. And just the residue of any powder in any lid you have. Today I'll do the Coty because that one's out. And just in that residue, just run and run in that, and then I'm still going to tap it off really good. And then start at the eyebrow and work your way down. That is greatness. It just finishes it. And then I'm knocking my shadow off. And I'll do that with any brush, like a little fluffy, firm brush. But you know what I forgot? I forgot blush. I was going to do that before I came on here. All right, so let's do that real fast. Okay, I'm going to use the Hoola Contour by Benefit. And I just put a little, just a little back here. Okay, then I'm going to use a Laura Geller blush. Put a little shimmer. It's called Platinum Rose. Get it on QVC. It's like pink with a silvery shimmer. And putting that on with my Real Techniques blush brush. Just running around in there real good. And then I'm going to tap it off. And then I'm just, you know, up here on my cheekbone. And I come all the way in because I want a sun-kissed look. You really don't need a highlighter with it. I look nice and sunburned, and now we're going to cover that up. We're going to blend that. Dipping back into my Coty. Going to tap that off, and then tap it off again. And then I'm just going over that same area with my powder. Then I'm getting up my powder puff, and I'm going to go over that. And then just kind of on the edges, press. For lips, I'm going to do what I'm using up. And I'm going to do my Charlotte Tilbury and Pillow Talk. I'm going to line my lips with that. And then for lipsticks, I think I'm going to use my L'Oreal, the pen sent me, in 910. It's real light. It's a pinky nude. And a little bit sheer. All right. And I'm going to go put on my mascara, and I will be back. And that is my go-to look with the Soft Glam and my makeup of the day. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.